Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you how to install Minecraft PSP 4.4 and giving a demo of it. Now, I don't have a PSP anymore, sadly, so I'm going to be using a Steam Deck, but just with an emulator. But it's the same. You can do this on your real PSP. So I will put a Mediafire link in the description directly from the developer. Just download that. I don't know if this is safe. I think it's safe. I've used it before. I've had no problems, but disclaimer, I'm not the developer. So, you will get a RAR file. Just extract that RAR file, and then you will get this folder here. All you want to do is copy. Maybe you can rename this. I would rename it. Copy this folder into your PSP's game folder, and then that's all you have to do. Load up your PSP. And you will see the game there. Like I said, emulator, but it's the same thing. All you have to do then is launch the game. Alright, here's the game loading up. Like I said, you can do this on your real PSP. Does not need to be an emulator. I've done it before. Alright, so this menu looks so good compared to the last time I used it. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to set up the controls. Alrighty, controls solved. Alrighty, so obviously, on the Steam Deck, you do not have a second joystick, so you will use these buttons. But look how incredible this menu looks. Like, this actually looks incredible. Last time I used it, it looked more like the Legacy Console Edition, which, I kind of like better. But I really do like how cool this looks, This looks like a modern version of Minecraft. Apparently, since I last used it, they added the Nether, they added a bunch of cool stuff. So we're just going to create a new world here. Alrighty, we are in our world. So, if you, guys enjoy videos like this, you want to see more, please subscribe, like this video, all that good stuff. As you can see, we have auto jump. You can see I'm using these buttons just how I would on the PSP. And we have auto jump just to make things easier. I know people hate it. I really do not mind. Let's just punch ourselves a tree here. Oh yeah, I think I've had this issue. I swear these buttons are reversed by default. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm misremembering. Alright, let's just mine a tree here. I said this game is running pretty well on the Steam Deck. I mean, of course it would. I could play real Minecraft, the PSP has 32 megabytes of RAM, I believe it is. I kind of want to get another one, but then there's also like, why should I get another one when I have the Steam Deck? You know what I mean? Okay, this button is shift. It's been a while since I played this. I kind of forget how to get into the menu. So I'm trying to figure out next. Oh, inventory, L plus R. Okay, there. That's how you do it. Both buttons. We'll have this open, which you will use the D-pad to navigate. Pretty easy to use. How do I get out of there? There we go. There we go. Press the R button to do that. X, of course, to place it. There. Just press the L button and automatically does it. It is pretty funny. The textures look super modern now. They weren't like that the last time I tried this. You can check that video out if you really want to. I have an actual PSP in that one, so it's more accurate, I guess you could say. How do I open the table? This button. There we go. Silly me. There's actually the Nether in this, which is really, really cool. I would love to get there, but I don't know if that's feasible. Like I said, the last time I played this is way more bare bones. There was no Nether, the graphics were way worse, the textures were worse. But now this looks incredible, runs great. The menus are revamped, there's the Nether now, there's actual, like, animals and stuff. I think there might even be an end, or that's in progress. This is actually a really, really complete version of Minecraft. Surprisingly complete, considering the fact it runs on the PSP. Modern, like I said, the modern look, very cool. The developer is REGEN Studios, Regen. What am I even? It's obvious. What? Okay, sorry, Regen Studios. I just had a little bit of a brain moment right there. The auto jump is a little annoying, but I think, like, I forget how to jump. I think it's the select, but yeah, select is jump. On the PSP it would be. Yeah. We'll just see. Let's make some tools here. Actually, let's just go into creative mode. Why don't I just do that? And I'll show you some more features. First, though, let's review our options. You can change how much RAM it has. I guess certain ones have 64 megs, certain ones only have 32. You can adjust some analog settings, your control settings. You can remap controls, which is cool. Let's see what else can we do here. Skins. There's a skin feature. Yeah, you can change your skin, which I don't remember that being a feature. We're going to go with Classic Steve. Yeah, about. You can see, let's go into the about real quick. This shows Minecraft PSP. You can see the programmers, Regen Studios. These are the credits here. Yep. All right, let's see, what's this button do? Oh, that's the language button. Okay, let's just go into the creative menu here, which is cool that there is one. There's a creative and survival. A lot of PSP ones only had like a broken version, like a bare bones version of survival or bare bones creative, not usually both. You know, this is very, very fully featured for 64 megs of RAM or 32 megs of RAM, depending on what you use. I'm not sure entirely what the difference between that is. I assume it limits the render distance and things like that. All right, we are in creative mode now. Let's just open our inventory here. I don't believe creative mode was an option the last time I used this, but I could be wrong. How do I go move down? Not entirely sure. Let's just try to find some, I think that's obsidian. And there's those are flint and steel. Whoops, I dropped it on the ground. At least I believe, oh no, that's coal. Whoops, okay. Where, if I was, that might be obsidian right there? I believe that's obsidian. Nope, that's spruce leaves. Where the heck is the obsidian? It should be in here. That's obsidian, right? No, that might just be blocks of coal again. Nope, that's blocks of coal again. Okay, so I think I have a good feature idea here. And a way to actually see what you're looking for. Not entirely sure how to drop an item now. Okay, where is... How do I move down? I'm not entirely sure how to move down exactly. Alright, so I think creative mode... I'm just either dumb or creative mode might need a little work. Where the... How do I move down? So I can't go on the bar here, you know? Or maybe I just don't have to move down? But then where would the obsidian be? Alright, well, I would like to show you how to build the Nether, but I cannot figure out how the creative menu. Yeah, not sure where the coal is. Can I fly and stuff? That's probably jump. Yep, there we go. You can fly. Yeah, this definitely didn't have creative mode before. Quite cool, though. I do wish I had a real PSP to show you how it actually handles, but I don't. It should be pretty good, though. That's how it was the last time. Is that up? No, that's spruce leaves again. Okay, so I swear, is that not... Hold on. Is this not... That's coal? Or is that obsidian? Yes, we got obsidian. Okay, thank goodness. Let's turn off fly mode. Okay. Alrighty, there we go. Let us just build a portal here. I keep going to mess with the other analog stick. Oops. I so wanted to get a, do the, oh, I can just fly. I forgot about that. I just wanted to get I wanted to get a PSP, do like this dual analog stick mod, because you know most games they use these for this looks and stuff, so you just solder wires to those also, so you can do both, and it just like presses those buttons. It's quite cool. I kind of want to do that, you know, but like I said, I have the Steam Deck now. There really isn't a good reason for me to get a PSP now, considering the fact I can just play PSP games. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter how big the portal is. I can just do this. Oops. Just do that. Alrighty, and then just light it. That's okay, that way. Oh, okay, maybe it does have to be that specific size. Oops, god dang it. Oops, come on, okay. There we go. Nether portal. Let's just go in the portal now. No animals and stuff, that's quite cool. It might just be loading. Oh, it crashed. Okay. Well, the Nether does work. It appears to be an issue on this, maybe. Try it on your PSP. Let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you all later. Bye. Hopefully this video does well. My channel's kind of dying. Goodbye.